Hey everybody, it's Holly with Vanguard Properties, and that's a tissue in my hand. We're right in the middle of allergy season here in Sonoma County, so I gotta say it's nice to be back shooting videos. My good friend AJ, who's behind the camera, is kind enough to do this. And first, I just want to say I hope you're all doing good and making, I'm sure adjusted to the shelter in place, and you're kind of finding out what your new norm is and making it work for you. So. With that said, I'm going to just jump into what's going on with the market real quick, and then talk a little bit about, I guess, what we can expect in the future. So just so you know, the housing market here in Sonoma County is moving along. It really is. It's not gangbusters, but if we compare it to last year, at the same time between March 13th and May 7th, I just pulled the numbers, we're about 28.5% lower than we were last year. So, which is to be expected because of what we're going through. So, but all in all, the market is still moving along. We have about 203 homes in escrow right now, or escrow's been open. So things are moving along. Real quick, I want to jump to the interest rates because it's very indicative of how the housing market is moving along. The interest rates are still very low. The mortgage side, they have tightened up their guidelines because they all took a risk-based position, and that's to be expected. So the guidelines have really tightened up, but the interest rates are still low. So that's what you want to keep in mind, because when the cost of borrowing money is cheap, it makes it easier to buy a house. And this is going to lead me to one other thing, is that I'm getting calls where people are worried about a 20 or 30% drop in housing. And everything out there is supposition right now. There are no facts, and nobody's got the answer as far as where we're going to end up. So my take on it, though, the biggest driver of a housing market drop is going to be if those interest rates go up. That would be the first thing I would keep an eye on. But while we have them low, the housing market should stay just pretty stable. You're still going to see price adjustments because we have a lot of inventory on the market, and we don't, buyers are starting to come out, especially now that we're allowed to show owner-occupied properties. So things are starting to open up and activity starting to happen. So I just want you to keep that in mind at this present moment. The one last thing I'm going to finish up on is where we're headed. And I know we're getting inundated with news reports, predictions, YouTube videos. I'm watching and reading them all, and I can tell you, after 33 years in this industry, both mortgage and real estate, with this market, nobody's going to be able to really predict where we're going to end up. I know you saw me catch that. They just can't. There's too many factors. We've got unemployment, which is running a little over 16% right now, and I know about the deferments and the forbearance. Camera guys, give me the time. But I want to let you know that it's very difficult to see where this is all going to play out and where it's going to end up. I do think from an economic standpoint, we were in a better position than we were in 2008, but this is a whole different situation. So my advice to everyone is to stay present and stay focused on what's going on. And if you sit there and you try to hedge your bets in the future, there's a good chance you might not get it quite right, because I don't think we're in for a big tumble downhill. We may see adjustments, but again, nobody knows for sure. So I'm going to start doing these minute market updates starting next week. They will be done on Mondays and Fridays, and I will let you know what's going on in the market. If there's anything big that comes up in the news, I will do a different video and report on that. And these will both go on my Facebook business page and on my website, hollyyoungproperties.com. And I'm going to wrap this up, and I would like you guys to meet my videographer, who does an amazing job on my videos. And this is AJ Riley, and 6 feet apart.
Hello there. Hello.
So thank you for watching, and I will keep you guys up to date with what's going on with the housing market here in Sonoma County. Thank you.